What is going on, guys? Miles here, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the Enfield No. 2 pistol, which is a new DLC weapon in Call of Duty World War II. Let's do this. Most people, myself included, don't actually have this DLC weapon because it is very difficult to get. You either have to spend a ton of armory credits or buy a ton of supply drops, neither of which are very convenient to do. And it costs 23,000 armory credits to create one of the variants for this weapon, which is very hefty considering it is only a pistol, so you would expect it to be a very good weapon. 23,000 credits is about the same price as the Volk rifle, which is a beast weapon, so you'd think this DLC pistol would be amazing. However, it turns out that the Enfield No. 2 pistol is actually pretty bad. As you guys can see in the background gameplay, I'm using the 1911 pistol, which isn't a DLC weapon, so pretty much everybody who has the game can use it because it's only a level 23 unlock, so it's very easy to unlock, and this pistol is actually much better than the DLC pistol, the Enfield. So let's take a look at some of the stats and compare them between the 1911 and the Enfield. Starting off with an important one, the damage. Both pistols actually have the exact same damage. It ranges anywhere between 50 and 30, making each pistol anywhere between a 2 to 4 bullet kill. And the second important factor is the rate of fire of both pistols, where the 1911 is actually better than the Enfield. The 1911 has a rate of fire of 342 rounds per minute, whereas the Enfield only shoots at 280 rounds per minute, so if you're using the 1911 you actually have about a 22% higher fire rate. So I would say they are the two most important factors for a weapon, but there are some other things we can look at as well. For example, the ammo which you get with each weapon. For the Enfield you have 6 bullets in the magazine and you have 18 reserve, whereas for the 1911 you have 7 bullets in the magazine with 21 reserve, so you sacrifice an extra bullet as well on top of the lack of fire rate when using the Enfield pistol, which is actually pretty significant because, like I mentioned earlier, the Enfield has a minimum damage of 30, which can make it up to a 4 bullet kill, so you might have to land 4 out of 6 bullets just to get 1 kill on a person if they are fairly long range, so that is actually a pretty huge factor. The aim down sights time is exactly the same for both pistols, along with the movement speed, and also the headshot multiplier is the same, being 1.1 and just 1 for the rest of the body. Along with this, the 1911 does have better accuracy than the Enfield pistol, so is there anything at all which makes the Enfield better than the 1911? And the answer to that is yes, there is one thing which makes the Enfield better, and that is the range of the weapon, which is slightly higher than the 1911 pistol. But the thing is, I feel like if you're using a pistol, the range isn't a huge factor, because if you're trying to kill people from a fairly long distance, you're probably going to get destroyed by either an assault rifle, a light machine gun, or a sniper rifle. You really want to be at close range when using any pistol in this game, so I think the fact that the range is better on the Enfield is pretty much meaningless. So it turns out the 1911 is pretty much better than the Enfield in every single way except for the range, which isn't really a factor to even consider, and that is the reason why I recommend you guys don't buy supply drops or don't create the variant in the collections, because it will cost a lot to do so and it really won't pay off. If you want to use a pistol, just use the 1911, it's pretty much better in every single way. But there we have it. I just wanted to make a video letting you guys know that the Enfield pistol is actually pretty trash, and if you guys were saving up for it, I'd recommend spending your credits on something else like the Volk or even the Orso, because that thing is a submachine gun which is probably more valuable than this useless pistol, the Enfield. Hopefully you guys found this video useful. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty, but I'll see you guys in my next video.